gentlemen, how you guys doing? Welcome to the Madhouse. It was freaking move your clocks forward. So hopefully everybody's getting used to the time change. Boy, did we have some technical difficulties today. We were going to have Ironhead on talking about his bike, but one of my mics took a shit. And now we're going with the snowball, so I gotta get another mic, that way I can take calls and shit like that. But today we got a hell of a show for you guys. How's your Monday doing? We are also broadcasting in Bikers and Brotherhoods over on Facebook. How you guys doing over there? I cannot see your responses over there, so only in the YouTube channel I can see your text is in the chat room and stuff. Today we got a hell of a show. We are gonna address a question that was sent in by a subscriber, and I thought it was kind of an interesting question. You know, gets off a topic a little bit like that, and that is, how do biker club members fight on the street, supposedly or allegedly, and when they go in the pen, they're friends? So interesting question. I actually took a video, and I love this fucking guy's videos. It's called Prison Talk, and he addresses it a little bit in his video, so we'll see that. But right now, for all those naysayers, for all those that say bikers don't get profiled, for those who say club members don't get profiled unless they're breaking the law, yeah, that's a good one out there from everybody, isn't it? But take a look at this. Just happened, and we're going to go through it.
Out of here. Just gonna go one at a time. Just go down the road. I'll get you just your last name, a picture. That way we can get your. Why you gotta take a picture? Just documentation. Or
messed up.
Your club.
Just pulling them over so they can profile them.
Take a picture of our backpack, but there's no reason to take a picture.
And this happened in Texas.
Take a picture.
Basically, what they pull them over for is to get a picture of them and put them in a database.
Faces and the cut. Cut those at the face. Okay. We don't have a choice, do we? Make it happen. Okay. We can get going. I got that. Two. Down the road.
The one on the bottom, he does have a concealed carry permit, as you can see right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go left there. L-E-W-I-E-N.
So what up, everyone? You think that thing that a lot of these naysayers go around saying is true, where if you do not do nothing wrong, you will not get messed with? Well, look at that. Cop over there taking that pic.
That's fine. That was great.
Messed up, ain't it? So how would you like, you're just a regular citizen, you're riding your motorcycle, and we've been warning for the last week or so that Dallas is going to be doing this type of shit. And look at what's happening right now. This is on camera, live, or not live, but it's on camera. And these cops just pulled them over so they can get a picture of them in their cut. Again, naysayers. I thought if you're not doing nothing wrong, that you wouldn't get profiled. They have a whole army of cops out there right now doing a profiling stop. This is what a profiling stop really is. And what's even worse is they say it's for public safety. No, this is some chaos going down in Texas. Like we've told you, it is the epicenter of motorcycle profiling right now. That's why the alerts have been issued for Dallas, Texas, is because of this kind of shit right here. If you want to really know about motorcycle profiling, what you want to do is go over, subscribe to Texas Biker Radio, Popeye and OG. They talk about this all the time, and this is the stuff that they talk about. Look at the bottom right-hand corner. You can tell that he pulled out the guy's CCW, so he's legal, but there's a new law down in Texas where the cops can put you on a gangs list right there and then. There's actually a case going on where there was a bandito where he was, just going around his business, not doing nothing wrong, gets pulled over, and because he was in a cut, they designated him a gang member, and now he's going again because the charges were dropped in February. They refiled again. That is how bad the state of Texas is getting right now. If anybody out there is in the chat room from Texas, give us thoughts. Let us know what you're hearing down there on the ground. But again, Texas Biker Radio, check them out, subscribe to them. But this is exactly what a motorcycle profiling stop looks like. Now, also Double D from Motorcycle Profiling Project, they just put out an article. The Idaho State, I believe the Senate was, disallowed members to come to see the signing of the anti-profiling law. It is getting crazy out there, guys. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But I just wanted to show this video. That way you guys can see what a motorcycle club profiling is really like. They didn't do nothing wrong, and they get pulled over, put in a database, and all that good shit. So if you're a hog member or even an A-Bait member, something like that, it's coming. We told you. It's not no damn fucking conspiracy or anything like that. This is real. This is going on the streets. So, pay attention, guys. Pay attention. But you got to make sure you always have your whole deal in order, man. We're talking your license, your insurance, registration. If you're carrying a gun, make sure you got your CCW with you. And just make sure you're legal, because, they are looking for anything and everything they can to get your ass. And Texas, you suck. I thought Cali was bad, man. Texas, you suck dick, man. But anyway, tonight's question actually came from a subscriber, and he asked, and you to tell he's a new jack, but he says, clubs that fight on the street all the time and don't get along, but why do they get along in the joint? So let's take a look at Prison Talks video, and I'll be right back.
Had a question from one of our viewers. What's up, Big Herc? I had a two-part question for you. I grew up in a bad area with a lot of various gangs of all different races and types. My friend and I, who are big fans of the Fresh Out series, had a debate over this. Pretty much, we were curious to know how biker gangs operate in prison. There are both black and white biker gangs in my hometown who interact with the other gangs like the BDs, the GDs, Bloods, and Crips, etc. The main ones are the Zulus, a black biker gang, and the Hells Angels, who are obviously predominantly white and notoriously racist. Do these gangs fall under different gangs when they get down, or do they have their own clique inside? I've never seen any other white gang depicted on TV or in movies besides the brand, which made us want to ask that question in the first place. Also want to know if you ever run across anyone famous while you served your time. Sorry for the long questions. Big fan of the series. I also like to remain anonymous. Thanks, big homie. Stay up. As far as how the biker gangs operate, I've done time with bikers who are one percenters, both Hells Angels and the Mongols. And, you know, Mongols, a Mexican biker gang, they pretty much associated with the Southsiders, the Serranos. The Hells Angel, he kicked it with the white boys, you know. And basically, as far as the hierarchy is concerned, it's more.
Yeah, I know. Biker clubs are not biker gangs, but you got to know where he's coming from. I love this freaking guy's channel, man.
The pen or what their history consists of. I was cool with both of them. You know, we couldn't actually hang out and kick it or work out together, but because of the way I carried myself, I had mutual respect, and I'm actually still in touch with both the individuals. We're still cool to this day. You know, we chop it up on occasions, but you know, there wasn't, you know, as far as being a biker, they didn't have their own particular clique in the pen. You know, a lot of the cliques in the pen are based on racial. So if a person was per se a black biker and he went to the pen, he wouldn't necessarily represent that biker gang in the pen, but he would be associated with his race in the pen, depending on what area he's from. He's from the Bay Area, he'd probably be with the Bay Car. If he was from LA, he'd be with whatever association he had with whatever particular gang on the street that was also in the pen. Because, you know, in certain pens, in the state especially, you know, numbers are a factor. So, you know, everybody kind of puts a lot of things to the side, and the blacks roll with the blacks, you know, the white guys roll with the white guys, and then you have the Norteños and the Serranos, you know, and basically numbers are what control the demographics of the pen. But as far as, you know, interaction and, you know, how these individuals would get down, you know, I wasn't part of any biker gang, so I can't speak on the particulars, and I'm not in a position to speak on particulars of the Hells Angels. And to say that they're racist, you know, they don't have blacks in their gang, but I was cool with, you know, an HA that was very respectful. He, you know, handled his business, and I'm still cool with him, you know what I mean? And he was never racist towards me, so I can't say he was racist. At the same time, I was cool with a guy who was a Mongol who was pretty high up, and he was a Mexican from Southern California, but they're not supposed to associate with blacks, but we were still cool. So a lot of times, you know, it's all about how you carry yourself, but, you know, when you're dealing with the masses and you're dealing with politics and a lot of these things, those.
So you guys get the gist of it, man. I still got to get used to working this snowball. My damn mic went off. But yeah, when you get into the pen, it's two different type of rules. One I can say is stay the hell out of the pen. But when you do get to the pen, it's more racially segregated. And hopefully the subscriber that asked that question, go ahead, listen to Big Hurt. His freaking channel, again, is freaking phenomenal. I love that guy's channel. He has all kinds of different kinds of topics about the prison life and shit like that. He did some hardcore time, I think Big Kaz did, and all that good stuff. So hopefully that answers the question. But right now, as you guys can see, I got China in here with me. Hi, China.
Hello, how are you?
How was your first live yesterday?
Well, I've been getting a lot of positive feedback. I was nervous as hell, extremely nervous. You sure make this look extremely easy.
You got to talk louder. This thing can't hear you. But anyway, you looked as nervous as a hooker in church yesterday. Let me tell you that. This shit ain't easy, is it?
No, it's not as easy as I thought it would be. You definitely make it look extremely easy.
Right. So what you guys out there think about her live feed yesterday? You guys want to keep on seeing her on the channel? Let me know. She also has her own channel over... it's called China Chat, right?
Yeah, China Chat.
China Chat, rock on. What kind of, oh, look, you got James that's seen your show. You got Stephen.
James.
You know, the reason why we're bringing China on is because we want to make sure that the biker community is represented. And that means bringing women aboard because a lot more women are now, and slap them. You know, she does that shit all the time to me, man. Anyway, we want to make sure that our women audience gets some viewpoints on women because I'm more of the old guy. I'm more of the old school stuff. Remember when we first got together, it was like, you know, you ain't getting on shit.
Yeah.
How, you know, what was my thoughts on that stuff with women?
Women belong on the back of bikes, not on the front. And even when I try to sit on the front as a joke, you'd be like, get the hell off. And don't get on without permission.
You did wash it like you do know how to wash that.
I told you I could make that chrome. Yeah, that chrome can go good.
But it was a little different when I was first coming up. It was, what can I say, a little more hardcore than it is now. There was a set of rules that we went by, and yeah, women weren't really in, you know, the position of the driver's seat, if you will.
No, they weren't. And God forbid, never touch another old man's bike.
You got to get her to look at the video camera while she talks, you know. She goofy ass. But
oh, wait, somebody recommended do this.
Yeah, I make an ugly chick, by the way, whoever put that out there. Yeah, right.
Eat Bruce Jenner. Sorry to disappoint. It was just me. It wasn't him.
Right. But I hope everybody really a whole lot different, James. Yeah, it was a whole lot different back then. It was a lot more, you know, in your face, I believe, back then.
Oh, God, yes, extremely.
You know, I was actually just talking about that yesterday. I was like, man, has everything freaking changed? It's like, you know, I got hit and put in a coma or some shit like that, and everything flipped on me.
Yeah, that is pretty much what you've been saying, and you can't quite pinpoint exactly what has changed, but you said it's definitely changed a lot. And I just kept saying, we're old.
Oh, Hollywood ain't turning red, man. Ironhead. We are actually, by the way, again, we were going to have Ironhead on here, but my mic took a shit. So we're going to be getting another mic in here. That way we'd have Ironhead. Let me give you a quick look at Ironhead's bike, by the way, what we were going to talk about tonight. That sucker's badass right there, ain't it?
Oh, that's one comfortable bitch seat in the back.
That's some old cool shit right there, man.
That is sweet. Look at that chrome shine.
Dude, he's got that chrome going on.
Nice.
I like that blue, don't you?
I do like the blue, and I love the handlebars too.
Well, yeah, he's
Up
got
in the
them apes,
sky.
man. That's all I ever rode, but I love that seat.
That seat is sweet.
That is like freaking 1970s chopper right there, man. That's a hell of a bike, Iron.
That seat looks a lot more comfortable than your 77 Triumph you used to have. Where I had the bitch bar right in my tailbone. That sucked.
Oh, man, I remember the Triumph. Yeah. You know what? I actually felt sorry for the Triumph because, you know, my drunken nights before I stopped drinking and shit. Remember that time going through, what was it, Rhodes Manor, and I'm just fucking hitting it, and fucking the thing starts laying itself down, and I just push that motherfucker away and just start walking. I'm like, man, fuck you.
And it was still laying there in the morning. It was great.
Oh, man, those were the days, man. Man, I was, you know what was it, 97 I stopped drinking.
Yeah, you stopped drinking a couple months before Brittany was born, and Brittany was March of '97. She was 22.
Yeah, our daughter. Yeah, there was some wild times back then, and I think a lot of the stuff we used to do back then. I think we get our ass in some shit nowadays.
Yeah, it was a lot different. A lot different. Yeah, you'd probably get in trouble more than you probably would now.
Freaking Dan, my blue is kind of gay. I don't know, Dan, man. He don't need his old lady out there trying to tell him to get on the phone. So we gotta, dispute that right there.
I bet his old lady will like it, Dan. You might be grounded soon. Be careful.
Right. Now you got to take your Viagra to survive, right, Tommy? But what do you like? Do you like doing this stuff, or what do you think of it?
Being live?
Yeah, going live.
I really loved it. I think my problem was I tried to wing it, and I shouldn't wing it.
Yeah, winging it ain't the best when you're trying to do this, unless you got the experience and you got the subject matter down pat, where okay, you can go from this subject to that subject to this point to that point. When you're doing it without any guidance, like I told you, I was like, man, write the shit down so you don't get all over the place.
Yeah, but the problem was when I wrote it down when I wasn't doing a live feed, you could totally tell I was reading.
I don't think they mind. You're easier on the eyes than I am.
Okay, yeah, there were a few of those comments.
What do you think about the inroads that women are making in the biker community?
As far as?
They go from guys like me saying, hey, get on the back, or, what the fuck you doing? You remember the first time I ever seen a broad riding a bike? I was like, what the hell is this?
Well, the language was a lot more colorful that you said. And because of your influence back then, I used to think the same way. I think women on the front, I think the women being on the front is amazing. And there should be way more of it. This supposed 97% of men riders, we need to make that more of a 50-50.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever going to happen.
Well, I think we could try. Shoot for a goal.
Well, with Harley, they say women are the up-and-comers. That's the demographic that they're trying to shoot for and stuff. And when I look at, my demographics, and then I go and look at other channels' demographics, it's like, what, we have 1 or 2%?
Yeah.
That's, you get out there, women. Tell your friends about the channel. I got China Doll on here now, so I'm trying, I'm trying to evolve, if you will.
Which is not an easy task for him.
No, it's not an easy task. No. Not at all.
Because even when we go out nowadays, I'm still the quiet, only seen and not heard person when we go out in public.
Right. Dan, thanks for the super chat. He puts, okay, fine, it's a cool bike, Ironhead. You're going to have to say that, Dan, because I'm going to start picking on you if you don't, man. That's a badass freaking bike, man. It really is. The lines on Ironhead's bike, look at that shit. That's picture perfect, man. Like it's moved out the freaking showroom.
And the background's amazing, too.
Yeah, the background is amazing,
I'm
Ironhead.
jealous.
Well, he's up in Michigan, so he's dealing with the same shit we are weather-wise, but, that kind of looks like, what is it, South Beloit Park, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
That's gorgeous.
Beautiful, beautiful pick.
Right.
And the bike just sets that pick off.
Well, that's a new thing I'm doing on my series is I want to bring the listenership's bikes on and talk about them, because this is about bikes and stuff. It can't be all about me talking about this, talking about that. Let's talk about some bikes, let's talk about some parties. So Bikers and Brotherhood, the Facebook group, holy shit, is that thing freaking going through the roof, man. It's only been online a couple weeks, and it's almost at 6,700 people on there. And, we got daily polls. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? Like today we had a poll up, for some fun. If you had a time machine, which decade or what era would you want to go back and ride and party in?
90s.
Well, you want 90s. Me, I wanted to, go back to the 40s and 50s, see the original Hollister, see how it was. And then a lot of people were 60s and stuff, and you wouldn't have no problem getting me back to the 60s if I would love the time jump there. I'd be smoking like a motherfucker, man.
Yeah, you would.
I'd be out in Woodstock, man, all crazy, and yeah, dude, I get psychedelic out in Woodstock, baby.
Except you don't look good in long hair, so I don't know how that would work.
No, I don't. You know what? I don't look good in long hair. Remember that? One of these days I got to show that one picture where I had that. What was it called? A mullet?
Yeah, you were good with the mullet. And the best part of the mullet was that he had me highlight the top. So it was really cute. And hey, remember the time you had me perm your hair because you wanted a wave?
I don't
Shut
remember
up. Yeah,
that
I got
shit.
pictures of that too.
I don't remember that shit, man.
I got pictures of you wearing perm rods in your hair with a plastic cap. Yeah, I'm putting them up there.
Dude, you know what? I must have been higher than a motherfucker you get me to do that. You took advantage of a high person, man.
Oh yeah, you were high as hell in the pic. But you had perm rods in your hair. It was so funny.
Man, fuck you.
I'm gonna put them up there. Just wait. Wait.
Look at that ant. Hollywood take the brown. You know what? The 60s, I would have been dude. I would have. I would.
I have a feeling you would have been Manson's friend. I don't know.
Man, fuck him. Pam puts, keep talking, China, and the next time bring the pics. Hey, Pam, don't encourage her.
I'm bringing the pics, but you ladies need to send pics of your bikes to him.
Right. Rocking the rainbow flag. Yeah, that ain't happening. You know what? I guess that's the only thing I haven't evolved on yet, right?
What's that?
That rainbow stuff. Hey, I don't mind what you do in the bedroom. If you want to suck a Peter, go ahead and suck a Peter, but just don't do shit around me.
Yeah. I don't think you'll ever evolve with that.
No. It's called revenge porn. Well, thanks, guys. You're all freaking really supportive. Really love you guys, you fucking dicks. What a bunch of dicks. I'm going bald now, but what the hell wrong with mullets? Actually, people never actually...
They don't know what he really looks like underneath the hat. He's bald, too.
Yeah, I'm a cue ball. And I live with a hairdresser. That's pretty bad, ain't it?
Yeah, it's pretty bad when you walk into the bedroom. I go, "What the hell did you just do?" You're like, "Well, I got a hairdresser in the house, and I can never get my hair cut."
Right, it's like, hey, you see my shit getting all fucked up. Hey, you're
I don't offer. You gotta ask.
Yeah,
Your son does. Mom, can you cut my hair tonight? Sure.
Yeah, it is kind of smooth, ain't it, Pam? I used to have some good fades going on and shit. They rub my head.
I'm rubbing Buddha's belly.
Yeah, I am kind of normal, ain't I, Dominic? But anyway, guys, yeah, it gets funny. But really appreciate you guys joining the show and stuff. I'm going to get this mic fixed for you guys, Ironhead, and figure out what the hell's going on with it. I'm probably just going to have to fucking order a new one now. You know what it is Ironhead broke the damn thing.
Jinxed.
He jinxed my freaking mic, man. That's messed up. Dude, you could rock a bozo. You're damn right, man. The fuck, give me a little freaking nose.
Just don't ever let him shave the hair off his face. Because he's got that Cindy Crawford mole thing going on.
Hey, man, fuck you, dude.
He does, for real, like right here, that Cindy Crawford thing. It makes me laugh. I go, grow it back! Grow it back! I like facial hair. Grow it back.
Rock and roll. But come this Sunday, she's actually going to be going live again at 11 o'clock. If you guys got topics, go ahead and shoot them over to her. If you ladies haven't joined her Facebook group yet, it's called, what is it? Sisters of the
Sisters of the Brotherhood.
Sisters of the Brotherhood. It's a female-only type of deal, guys. So you can't get in. Only women are allowed in this group. And let me tell you, she will freaking make sure you have a fucking pink taco and not a Peter. Okay? So don't even try. She won't let you in the group. But it's a place where the girls go and get the let off steam. She won't even let me in the damn group. And that's some BS. But anyway.
No.
She will be going live on Sunday at 11 o'clock. China Chat, if you haven't seen her channel yet, go over there, check it out. And she's got some good topics. It's not only going to be about biker stuff on her channel, it's going to be all kinds of lady stuff and shit. And I wish you ladies would come up with a way to stop being bitches on PMS. You know, can you guys talk about that?
Y'all got PMS too.
I never had PMS.
Oh bullshit!
Man.
Y'all need some man pons.
Hell no, I don't need no man pons.
Yeah. You guys have PMS usually the week after we have it.
But anyway, guys, appreciate you stopping by the show. You got anything else?
Hey, so Sunday's show could be about Saturday's adventure.
There you go. I love it. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll get this equipment fixed. That way we can have some callers coming in. But you know what's bad about it, though? The snowball actually sounds better than the fucking mics.
I think so, too. I kind of like the snowball better, but you got to figure out how to work that with your phones.
Right. It don't go through the mixer board, and that's what sucks about these USB mics, man. Whatever. But anyway, guys, I'll talk to you later. Hope you guys enjoyed the show, and go over to Big Hertz channel, man. That guy has some good shit out there. And yes, it's biker clubs, not biker gangs, but that's the way they know it over there. But talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching Motorcycle Madhouse Live. We're on Monday through Friday from 7 to 7:30. Check out some of these videos of our archives. Get to know us. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We appreciate all your support. We'll see you next time.